Hi, my name is Patrick Dyroff, and I'd like to thank you for considering me for your scholarship. My submission is software code implementing an SSL proxy into a software-defined network. This allows network defenders to identify and monitor internet users aboard any network, including a naval ship. The Navy actually had no way to do this until I wrote this code, and SDNs are a new paradigm in the network field that allows for more visibility and flexibilities for administrators. I learned about this problem during last summer while I was an intern at the Naval Postgraduate School in the Center for Cyber Warfare. For 8 weeks, I worked 40 to 50 hours in a group consisting of me and one other high school student and 2 college students, as well as a PhD candidate, a teaching professor, and the director of our lab. We were taught how to build, test, defend, and attack software-defined networks, write code to manage the controllers, and simulate the internet using a virtual network. All these exercises built on my 3 years of programming experience, so I picked it up pretty quickly. After learning about the capabilities of SDNs, I asked the director if there was a project I could take home with me after the internship ended in mid-August. He told me the Navy ship's IT people had no way to know how many internet connections were on board, how many devices were on board connecting to the network, what they were doing, and there's no way to determine if the traffic on the network was malicious or legitimate. So the director, Zach Staples, said if I implement an SSL proxy in an SDN, that would allow the Navy to monitor and see their network. So I took home the challenge and started writing my code. I knew that if I could do that for the Navy, my code would be could be used for any network to keep users safe and the internet more wide open. I spent many hours of trial and error writing code. If I got stuck, I had nowhere to get information since this was new territory on a new network paradigm. And I was glad I had taken the programming courses I did and had prior experience, so I could use all the knowledge I had gathered from my internships at USC and Dartmouth and my programming course over the past 3 years. So with all that background in code writing, it still took me about 4 months to complete this project. So it helped me develop my programming, develop my problem solving, and my software creating, as well as my project completing skills to a level that I'd never attained in a classroom setting. While this was a very complex project and works well, it would be an improvement if the process was more automated. And that's my next step, is to write code that will make the process more automatic. Anyone can use my code to monitor any network. The benefits to society are obvious, that any network defender can monitor and protect its users, whether it's a school, a corporation, or government, or any group that needs to defend what they have. But it is time consuming to do this manually, so the real big gains will be after automated. Or anyone with sufficient knowledge in SDNs can upgrade it to a more useful program. I'd also like to mention that my code is actually going to be used in furthering research at NPS because a couple of PhD candidates are going to be taking it and building upon what I've already learned and what I've already discovered. Once again, I'd like to thank you for taking a look at my application for the scholarship.